Hey everyone, Teamudf here, and I want to thank you all for joining me in my golden year. That's right, as of 2:15 p.m. Central Time today, October 27th, 2016, Teamudf will no longer be 27 on the 27th. He will be 28 on the 27th, and thus the 27 on the 27th series must come to an end. But I do have to admit, it was a pretty good year overall. What I want to do in this episode is I want to have it double as a Team UDF news and some type of reflection upon the past year and everything. I've got some things I want you guys to vote on, so I'll be having the little category things that you usually see at the beginning of Team UDF news and everything. So be sure to vote on things that you're interested in. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's just briefly reflect on the year for a bit, like I said. Honestly, I don't think I can complain. I have this thing where, I'm sure a lot of people have it too, you have too many ideas, I have a vision for things that I want to see myself do in the next year and everything. I don't get them all done, and so then it's kind of sad because I feel like I haven't performed to the level I could, but you know what, honestly, I don't think I can complain. I think it was a pretty good year. We got a lot of things done, a lot of new LPs, tons of new story ideas and things that are being written out. So I honestly think it was pretty fine. I really just have too many ideas at once. I'm too hard on myself. There was a bit of bad luck with some places being screwy about their hiring system. Some of you know the ongoing saga with this place called Muncie. I still don't know what the end result of that is overall, but you know what? Whatever. I'm just enjoying myself, honestly. There have been a lot of new, neat people coming onto the channel, both on YouTube and on Twitch. The daily streams are nearing about 9 months. I can't even believe I've gone that far with the daily stream thing. People in chat and in the comments as well on YouTube are pretty much the way I want it. There's been a couple hiccups here and there, but overall you guys are actually helping to produce like this wonderful community where people can just chat with each other, hang out, play some games and things. The gaming group has gotten pretty large, so I'm very pleased with that, and I really just want to thank all of you for taking part in that, because you have an active participation role in this channel, whether you think about it that way or not. And really, because of the effort that all of you guys are putting in, I think that's why the channel has turned out the way that it has. And this has been a much better year for the channel than in past ones. Like, kind of, 2012, 2013, that whole era, things kind of started to declining, but I'm seeing an influx again. And I'm happy to say that I've been enjoying myself, so I'm glad you all have been too. Whether you're new or whether you're a veteran, just putting on a welcoming face for the new guys, we're all part of this together. So I really want to see, I want to see this trend continue, that we keep making this a fun place to be as much as I would like it for, continue on that way. So hopefully we can do that together. And yeah, I'm just going to stop now because I'm stumbling over my words. Something else that I want to point out is I actually want to keep the 27th special for each month and kind of evolve that into a channel tradition. I was talking about this recently on Twitch. I realized what this does is it forces me to do something unique once in a month. If I just get into too much of a lazy groove, like there are some months where I just do the same thing over and over again, either because the game is long or maybe the semester's getting tough and I don't have the inspiration to do random things. But I think if I associate the 27th in my head with being something special for the channel, I think we can get a lot new fresh things happening. We can screw around with some new ideas, maybe get those audio drama things started later on or whatever. So yeah, I think we're going to keep the 27th special. I just can't, I obviously can't call it 27 on the 27th anymore, but that's no big deal. We can just have fun on the 27th. And I guess the 27th then will then be the number for the channel, despite that 8 is my actual favorite number, but whatever. 27th, everybody. Alright, let's knock this out of the way. I need a Season 5 trailer. The Season 4 trailer is ridiculously outdated. It doesn't even represent the things that I'm actively playing on the channel right now. So, what I would like from you guys, and you don't have to participate in this, it's just something that might help me out in trying to make the video, is I want to design a Season 5 trailer. So if you have any particular clip ideas you think would work as far as the Season 5 trailer, like to display that it's an LP and skit channel, it's a game creation channel, it's a multiplayer channel, lots of things like that. So if you just have some like favorite moments, some favorite screw-ups even, just random hilarity in TTT or something, I don't know, it doesn't have to be TTT, but I'm just trying to throw ideas out there. Because I really need to do this thing. The Season 4 trailer, like I said, it's way too outdated. It needs to go. And I would need Season 5 trailer, so I will try putting that together, but if you guys have any input on that, I am more than open ears. That makes sense? Yeah, I guess it does. Tales Universe, The Dark Erathones. Well, Tales Universe is a series I talked about in 2014, where I was going to take Zelos Phoenix, Kajido Nolan, and all those fun characters, write them down into books and everything, but I started working on other stuff and haven't gotten there yet. Well, today, I actually got the idea for doing a story improv for a Tales Universe movie that I had named The Dark Erathones, but I realized on the way home from class that actually maybe it wouldn't do it justice to just do a story improv, by which I mean one of those little 30-minute story things that I've done a couple times in the past, where I just try to make it up off the top of my head, generally follow the plot. So, I do want to offer you guys The Dark Erathones, mainly because it is the Zelos and Kajido origin story, and I feel like you guys have deserved this ever since, I pitched it back in like 2011 or something. But now that Oblivion's gone, I really feel like you at least deserve some kind of closure as to who the heck Zelos and Kajido are and who they are in relation to each other. Because they had the whole gimmick with the same face and everything, the same ninja mask even. So I really want to offer that to you guys. And here are the three options that I want to offer to you. And so this is something I would really love for you to vote on if you're interested in Tales Universe. Number one, I do in fact just do the random story improv. I have a general outline of what I want the plot to be. I can just insert little sound effects as I please, and I just do it like one of the random stories in 30 minutes or something. It doesn't have to be 30 minutes, I'm just using that as an example. Number two, I actually construct the actual audio drama for it, because we haven't done an audio drama yet, so I would grab the other voice actors that I would need for this type of project, use their voices, we could get in some actual music clips and things, and produce it as an old school radio audio drama. We could just go full-blown show on it. Number three, I just come on a video and I describe to you the outline or the summary of what happens or something. So I don't have specific lines written down or anything, but I just kind of generally take you through the plot summary. So those are the three options I would like you to consider. I just do the random story improv, I try to construct the actual audio drama, or I just describe the thing in an outline or a summary in a video or something. And to whet your appetite, maybe help you decide a little more, I do have a plot teaser for you, so I'm going to go ahead and read that now. Alright. Zelos hasn't even finished his training as a samurai yet. He is still about 18 years old in this story and trains under Master Kenzo at the Pure Guard clan's Snowy Mountain Village. Zelos and his friend Renard have a friendly competition, though, as they both enter the recent martial arts tournament in order to impress Kari, one of the clan's only remaining Dragonflower Guardians. But while this is going on, there is unrest in the government of the Imperial City, as High Chancellor Okado finds himself staring down the threats of a necromancer guild. Led by a mysterious being known as Nolan Erathones, the necromancers seek an artifact that will help them raise their demon god from beyond the light. But in order to follow up on the clues he's been given about his god's resurrection, Nolan Erathones requires a scapegoat and hopes to force a war between the Imperial City and Kenzo's Pure Guard clan. That is Tales Universe, The Dark Erathones. So go ahead and vote on that if you're interested in it. Next up, I want to announce Teamudf Retro Week. I don't know when this will happen, but I do want to announce it as existing, hopefully by the end of the year. Basically what's happened here is I have old footage that just needs to go. It's been sitting around forever. Some of this stuff has been sitting around since like 2013. So as examples of things you would see in Teamudf Retro Week, for the whole week I would be uploading videos that involve classic Teamudf games, such as all those unused Oblivion videos from the end of the random Oblivion adventure, the final mod reviews that I did. There'd be some Left 4 Dead 2 games. That's the footage that goes back to like 2013. We've got people featured in those videos that I don't think have been on the channel for around 3 years now or something. It's pretty ridiculous. So we've got the unused Oblivion videos. We've got the Left 4 Dead 2 games. There's even a Portal 2 co-op LP that I did with Xantical ages ago, and I'm sure she's been looking forward to that being uploaded, so I could probably throw that in Retro Week as well. If you think anything else is viable for Retro Week, like if you want me to play a specific game for Retro Week, or maybe try to do a goofy game where I try to mimic or replicate my old commentary style or something, that might be kind of some screwy fun to end the week on. But yeah, just announcing Teamudf Retro Week, coming to you hopefully in 2016. Next up is my own card game, which I have been talking about a bit on twitch.tv lately. It's made with definite inspiration from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering. I have no shame in admitting that. I loved both of those games as a kid. I kind of still watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime thing as it comes out, especially Arc 5 I've thought has been particularly good, especially versus Zexal. But anyway, I'm not here to rant about that. So I'm trying to invent my own collectible, tradable card battle game, basically. The way that this will work is that I have some of my old Yu-Gi-Oh! Fanfiction series that were not finished or done at all, and I want to bring them back to the light with this original card game idea, actually write them out as stories and things. So really the aim here is to write a series of card battle novels, and hope that maybe someone will be interested in that. I may even do a series, lately I've been wanting to do the series actually, where you actually see one of the characters invent the actual card game, and all the implications that go along with it, like having to come up with the rules. There's a multi-dimensional story going on, so one of the dimensions has to do with the cards being real. The other dimension is, of course, our dimension, where they're just, pieces of paper and stuff. But so there's that. I was kind of interested in doing that. And if this keeps going on, like if people actually have an interest in playing the card game itself, we could try to find somebody to program it. I might even go into it myself, try to learn Lua or something to make it work. The idea I had was to see if Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro was open source and just change it to be completely customized, but I don't know if that's going down the wrong road or not, so that's not a definite idea right now. But yeah, so Teamudf is working on his own card game. RPG Maker's coming back. I recently opened it again. I just am trying to refamiliarize myself with some of the stuff I was doing. I did promise it back in October, if you've been paying attention on Twitch, so you all know when it's coming. You know I like to mess with you guys every once in a while. I do it out of love, though, I promise. But, yeah, it's coming back in October, everybody. Oh, wow, it's October 27th. Gee, when is it returning? I don't know. And finally, if you're hanging around on the day that this video is uploaded, obviously my birthday, we're going to do some special things on stream today. All the way from, going back old school, playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to do some multiplayer things, maybe some Payday or Mechs, or, I don't know, one of the typical things we've been doing. Probably tell some stories. I may even reveal some of the series that I had not worked on, or, I don't know, do story outlines, a Q&A, something that chat wants to participate in, I guess. And we'll see if we can end with a 200% speed, a Link to the Past randomizer, 100% run. So the first 200-100 run ever on the channel. Let's end this golden year with a bang, everybody. Again, thank you for joining me. Hope I didn't ramble too much. This video better not turn out to be like 30 minutes or something. I'm going to freak out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!